Hi, hello, and welcome to Film Companion South. This is Between the Lines, and I'm Asha Meera. The movie this week is going to be Maharaja, directed by Nithilan Saminathan. The film has Vijay Sethupathi, Anurag Kashyap, Nati Nataraj, Mamta Mohandas, and many others in supporting and major roles.
இவனுங்க ஆளு பார்க்க ஒரு மார்க்கமா இருக்கறானுங்க. உள்ள பூந்து நோன்னா பெருசா ஏதோ சிக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Maharaja is a tough film to review in the sense that there's a lot that hinges on surprises and reveals rather than the actual story. Just like Kuranga Bommai, Nithilan's first film. Fascination lies with not the story but rather the screenplay and how it is being presented. Just like Kuranga Bommai, this film also unfolds in a non-linear hyperlink fashion. And there's also an object of interest, whether in the first film, in Kuranga Bommai, it was a bag with a monkey picture on it. Here there's a different household object which I don't want to reveal again right now. Where Maharaja takes it up a notch in the sense is that it applies this hyperlink narrative form to an investigation drama, and that's when things get messy. So let me tell you why. So as it is a feature in hyperlink films, we have a lot of characters in Maharaja, and we see these different characters and we get a lot of information about them. But we're not really sure as to what to do with it or how it plays out in the larger narrative. In the sense, the link in the hyperlink, it's not always clear or obvious. Almost like it feels like assembling a jigsaw puzzle where you have all these parts and pieces, but you don't know what the final picture looks like, and you're not even sure if these pieces belong in the same puzzle. So by the time the film reveals what it is about and all the questions start to get answered, it almost feels like it is too little, too late. It also doesn't help that until the reveals start rolling in, we see a lot of cliches and melodrama in the writing, in the sense that the film doesn't really hold our intrigue, or it doesn't really excite us until the reveals start coming in. So then later it feels like a decoding experiment where you're supposed to connect dots and figure out chronologically as to what happened, but you don't really feel anything as to the events that unfolded or for the characters who experienced them, and that's a bit of a disappointment. But to its credit, what it misses with writing, I feel Maharaja tries to make it up in the directorial and the technical department, in the sense that this is a film with a lot of timeline jumps and a lot of narrative jumps, and it is not easy to smoothly maneuver in and out of different narratives, and the film manages to do that very, very well. Even in terms of performances, this is Vijay Sethupathi's 50th film. He almost shoulders the entire film. He manages to do so much even with a single simple gesture, and that is a great thing always for an actor. But I can't say the same thing about the supporting cast, in the sense Anurag Kashyap plays a major role, but he feels very miscast in this story milieu. And there's also Mamta Mohandas, who's making a comeback but doesn't really get much to do in terms of screen space or story value. So in case you're averse to spoilers before watching the film, here's a spoiler alert and also a trigger warning, because Maharaja deals with rape and sexual violence. In general, I feel it is high time films retire using rape or sexual violence as a means of character motivation. It is used just as a trope to elevate one kind of a man and to induce guilt in another kind of a man, which is very reductive of a very horrifying experience. But Maharaja does something very, very specifically problematic. It tells you that rape is wrong, which is obvious, but the film ends at a moment where it almost seems to be saying that, hey, rape is wrong because it could happen to your loved ones too. Wouldn't it be horrifying then? That is a very, very problematic rationale to give to this argument, because it reduces women to again in relation of a man and doesn't look at them as individual, independent human beings. But rape is not wrong because it's someone's sister, wife, daughter, or whatever. Rape is wrong because women are human and it is a crime. Women don't deserve to be treated that way because they're humans. So in a nutshell, Maharaja has a lot of ambition in terms of ideas and form, but its middling execution and problematic rationale makes it more frustrating than fascinating. So that's it with this video on Maharaja. Until I see you again with another film very, very soon, have fun at the movies.